Hi, this is Karen's Candid commentary for the day of May 4th, 2017. And when I pulled these cards, a Supreme Being told me that we need to keep our eye on the ball, meaning the outcome card. It's the Three of Coins. And typically this talks about people working together, cooperation. And that there's recognition for high quality work. So Supreme Being said that Americans need to work together. Not just Americans, but the whole world needs to work together. I'm not talking political, I'm talking like communities. He said that we need to consider having small businesses and using bartering as a practice. And somebody said there's a lot of fear associated with that. And I'm just supposed to relay that it's just being sufficient. People are just being self-sufficient. You have two major arcana cards crossing each other, and one would be considered judgment. Doreen refers to that as renewal, and we're crossed by the Tower card. And then above us in the near future is a person who is an effective, they're effective at pushing things through, resourceful at pushing things through, so they're blunt and they're confident. Sometimes they can be mischievous. But this energy is passing because it's in the near future. It's not in your future. The future is actually a bit more grounded. It's the Queen of Coins, or Doreen refers to that as the Queen of Earth. And it feels more like, kind of like a Mother Mary energy. It's kind of very nurturing, very powerful and nurturing. Thoughtful, creative, warm and sensible. And dealing with challenges in a kind and considerate manner. It's the opposite of Page of Wands. Page of Wands just forces things through. Queen of Coins is allowing the give and take of life. And okay, so we have this problem. So now we're going to go over here and we're going to talk to these people about what they can do. And the Three of Coins, again, is the outcome card. It's the power of creativity, recognition for high quality work, a team player. Like I said, it's cooperation, but it's the idea that the cooperation is necessary, and the idea that the cooperation is to benefit all. So it's a desired outcome. And just in our most recent past was the Two of Cups card. And this is like your people working together, but it could be love relationships. It could be, it's just it could be unions, it could be physical unions, it could be just two people who are in partnership together, or it could be mother-daughter kind of thing, hanging out together, or father-son. But this kind of partnership is a fulfilling partnership, and that was in our most recent past. It's a relationship that continues to grow together, closer, and there's an idea of forgiveness there. And also, it could be the positive resolution of a conflict, because the Two of Cards could be hinting at opponents, where ideas were not, Cup speaks of emotions, where ideas were not were opposing, and then they found a resolution associated with it. Psychically, I'm going to look at the cards. There's a lot of controlling energy coming from the White House, but don't be so concerned about that. Because once you think that you have something figured out, then it changes. So we need to turn our ideas back to self-reliance and small businesses, bartering in exchange for needed goods. If you need somebody to work on your car, for example, then you do this, you babysit for them so they can go and have a pleasant weekend someplace. Yeah, I consider doing some pro bono as well for people, like if you're a lawyer, legal pro bono. If you're a counselor, counsel some people for free. Or I think with the idea of creating a world that people want to live in, when we're met with harshness, then, like, for example, in some of the most impoverished villages in the world, people will get together for a good dinner, a good social exchange, and these are the most impoverished third world countries. So I think Americans need to start adjusting to how the rest of the world deals with problems, and we get creative, and sometimes the idea of forming new friendships, new social networks, can be an enlightening experience. So we're creating the world that we want to live in because of this going on, and I'm supposed to tell people this isn't a new idea. This idea has existed forever. When people were on the prairie and you would invite somebody in for a meal, then the person would go out and cut wood, or they would go hunting and bring some food back so everyone could eat. So this necessity for self-reliance is increasingly evident. And then you might create the kind of person you always wanted to be as a result. More self-sufficient, where you like yourself more, you're more interesting to yourself. You have more to offer the people that love you, and you're able to take care of your loved ones regardless of outdo circumstances, and relying on public officials to make decisions for us. We've gotten kind of soft. So actually, remember this, I'm getting counsel from the Supreme Being, and I'm not pointing to any individuals and saying, you are responsible for the world. And it's not a do or die situation. It's just people are trying to figure out ways to make their ends meet, and some of these creative ideas might actually be fun, where you meet like-minded people. Americans need to open up a little bit and talk to people around them. It's more of a European idea to talk to your neighbors and share, so maybe that's where we're going. So it's the Supreme Being saying that it will enable you to control your own circumstances. If that will empower you, your ability to ward off this by being self-sufficient and resourceful, and with an eye on faith, having faith in a higher power. And I want to take this opportunity to thank my viewing audience. You are wonderful. I cherish you. Your comments are wonderful. And Supreme Being loves you as always and cherishes you and guides you and protects you. Until tomorrow, thank you so much. Love and blessings. Bye-bye.